All right, let's go ahead get into our first guest of the evening, representing mind, body, and soul. Dr. Funk is joining me right now. How's it going, man?
Yo, yo, hello.
How
How
you
you
doing,
doing?
man?
Hey, man. What's up, people of the world? How you doing,
Appreciate you.
Kenny?
I'm doing real good, man. Thank you so much for being on the show this afternoon. In your case, I live in the East Coast. It's early evening here, but it's early afternoon in Bakersfield, California. Appreciate you being on the show this evening.
Well, thank you for having me. And my hometown is New York City, so I feel you.
Cool, cool. So we got some things to get into. So give us a little, a little background as to, before we get into your new music and what y'all up to now. I want to go back for a moment. Give us a little history as to how did Mind, Body, and Soul got together. How did that came to be?
Man, mind, body, and soul came to be because of the universe and God blessing. I've been a touring musician most of my life, and I finished touring in 2015, and I came home, and 4 months later, I was signed. And while I was still on tour, I started Mind, Body, and Soul, and we had started recording, and started getting stuff together. And me and my brother put together a group of very talented brothers and sisters, and it just blew up. You know, Mind, Body, and Soul is all organic funk, and we push organic funk. The reason why we say organic funk because it's real. We're not playing when we hit stage, if you know what I mean. And it's a 8-piece band. You have three horns, guitars, keyboards, bass, drums, full package. So Mind, Body, and Soul is coming at you from all angles. And we mix all genres within one genre of music, which is funk. And the funk will heal you. So everybody out there listening, I'm gonna let you know the funk will heal you. And right now, that's what we need going through everything that we're going through.
I agree 100%. The funk will indeed heal you. We are going through trying times. Now, obviously, like so many of your fellow musicians, 2020, everyone was on the sidelines because of COVID-19, not being able to perform in front of
Yeah,
crowds. Fast forward to 2021, or at least late 2020 on to this year, live music is back up and running even through these trying times. Um, so, from a musician's perspective, just at least getting back to perform again in front of crowds and seeing people's faces, how has that been for mind, body, and soul, having to get back to perform and being in front of crowds with everything that's going on?
it's been great. It's been very exciting, and to see all the beautiful people in the world, it's it's been great. We just played at the Mint in Los Angeles, which is a very famous venue, and the people were so grateful and very supportive. And these people came to get down. They were not playing, and I was so proud of my band I mean, my guys stepped up 100%, and I want to thank them right now because I know a couple of them are listening in, and I just want to thank my band for giving 100%. And it's been great, even going through the whole pandemic. We chose to make our presence on syndicated radio across the United States and Canada and in Europe and in Japan and China. So that really helped people. We received a lot of good messages saying our music helped them get through the pandemic because a lot of people, it affect them differently. Some people were very depressed. Some people panicked. Some people didn't know what to do. And like I said earlier, the funk will heal you. So our music helped a lot of people. We had a young man send us a very nice message from Italia, Italy. He said, Dr. Funk, thank you for your music. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. He said, we're all going to make it through this. So music have a way of communicating. I don't care what language you speak. If you can feel the funk, you can hear the message. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. One thing that has helped, help us all through this pandemic is indeed live music. There's nothing like being at a live music show and seeing the performers pull their hearts out and see the sweat coming out of their heads and seeing the fans' reactions, singing word for word, and different colors, different walks of life, just all in unison to enjoy live music. It's nothing like it. And mind, body, and soul, from what I've heard, for the music that I've heard in the days leading up to this interview, it is fun, it is groovy, and I love music like this that just makes you have a good time. It's a guaranteed good time. So props to Mind, Body, and Soul. Props to every musician getting back to performing again and doing the things that they love. Uh, you know, it's fun. It's nothing like it. So, in
Okay.
addition to y'all getting back to perform again, I see that y'all are in the works or already in the works of a new studio album entitled My Life. Um,
Yes.
Talk
Yes.
about working on this album, how you feeling about it, and do you have a release date or y'all in the finishing touches of this album?
We're actually right now um, starting to mix. Um, it's My Life is going to be a very powerful album, just like Love is still doing strong on the charts, and we're very excited because we're incorporating different genres into the funk because we have a couple of songs that are kind of funk rock. I don't care where you're from. Everybody wants to rock out every once in a while. Just let it out. You know what I mean? And then we have a couple of songs that we're gonna pay tribute um, to some very very cool people in the industry. I don't want to swallow the surprise, but the album's coming together really good, and we're very excited. And we have a good, really good um, sight for where this album's going to go. You know, we really can see it. So, to all the funksters out there in the world, my life is coming to you. We're going to release the title track, My Life is My Life. And we have another exclusive single that's going to be on the record called Hot and Sexy.
Mm.
That's all for all you hot and sexy funksters out there. So we're coming at you. As we say, we're coming at you. I know that might not be correct English, but we're coming at you.
That's
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 for sure.
that's self-explanatory. We're coming at you. They're coming at you. So
That's it.
just get ready, be prepared, get your dancing shoes, get your practicing in, and once my get your practicing in, and look in the mirror, get your practice
That's
moves
it.
on. Step by step. Whether it's upbeat or whether it's up tempo. Just get yourself in a good mood, get yourself in a good feels, because once my
Yeah.
life comes out on these platforms, and once they perform these songs in front of crowds, down the road in the fall into the winter and such, you will be dancing, you will be sweating, you will be having a good time when it's all said and done. You will
That's right.
leave after the show and be like, man, that was a really good show. Mind, body, and soul. That was worth the money. That was well spent. Um, so be on
That's
the
right.
lookout for the new album, My Life from Mind, Body, and Soul with Dr. Funk. It's coming at you real soon. So seeing
Yeah.
that you guys focus on organic funk and put all the genres together. Um, who do
That's
you
it.
who is some of your who's some of the funksters, legends, icons, or even vocal? Who inspired the funk in Dr. Funk? Who inspires you as a fellow funkster per se? You can give me like maybe two, three names, or maybe more. Who inspired you? You know, with this funk music that you take pride in doing.
There was some very important people in my life that inspired me. Number one, my mother. Um, she was amazing. My mother was a gospel singer, and she taught me a lot without teaching me. I don't know if you understand that.
Mhm.
She showed me the way. And also, Mr. Maurice White. When I was a youngster, he was my mentor. And for those that might not know, Mr. Maurice White was the leader of Earth, Wind and Fire. He's in heaven now, and we miss him so much. And Maurice White and Earth, Wind and Fire, the group, Birdie, everybody, they taught me, and I watched. I watched everything they did. And also, when I was a kid, I grew up in New York, and I used to um, hang out in the Bronx. And in the Bronx, there was a Latino community where I started learning about salsa music, and I started playing Latin percussion, timbales. And it was funny because my idol was Mr. Pete Escovedo, and I actually have Mr. Pete Escovedo play on one of our songs that was released. It's called Just a Matter of Time. And it was an honor and a pleasure. And I was so nervous to play in front of him because as a kid I used to try to copy him. And Mr. Pete Escovedo is the dad of Sheila E. And he is amazing. And he's also in our video for the song Just a Matter of Time. So it was an honor to actually grow up and then actually have him on my record. And he is an amazing man. It's an inspiration for everybody. And there's so many. Bootsy, I was blessed to hang out with Bootsy, and he is funk. That man is funk. And when I was a kid, I got the chance to dance with James Brownham, which is the father of soul funk. And that man didn't play. He was scary, because he looked at me and said, "Dance," and I was like, "Okay, I guess the moving my feet." And he was the one that inspired me. And I turned around, I looked at his drummer. I was only, 7 years old, I think, and I just told my mom, I said, "That's what I want to do. I want to play drums." And I bugged her and bugged her and bugged her. So those are some of the people that influenced my career. And for whatever reason, I was always put in the right position and at the right place at the right time to meet these legends. And there's so many more. And I just want to say thank you to everybody.
Shout out to all the funksters out there that are listening. I am interviewing Dr. Funk of Mind, Body, and Soul. Be on the lookout for the Mind, Body, and Soul album, My Life. It's coming to you real soon. And check out the website at www.mindbodyandsoulband.com. All the social media platforms is on there. All the music up to this point is on there as well. You can find out when and where they are coming to a city near you. Check out mindbodyandsoulband.com and be on the lookout for My Life, the new album for Mind, Body, and Soul, coming to you real soon. Dr. Funk, man, it's been a pleasure having this chat, and you brought the funk into this show. And I appreciate you for being on this afternoon. Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure. It's an honor having you on. And I look forward to this album coming out and see what's next for the band. Again, thank you for your time. Continue to your success. And to everyone in the band, be safe. And to all the funksters out there, be safe. We're going to end this interview, and then I'm going to play a song from Mind, Body, and Soul. All I Do, that is the song I'm going to play. So I'm going to let you go, and then we're going to go ahead and play the song in its entirety. Thank you so much for your time,
all right,
man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Kenny.
Appreciate you, man. You enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Also, I want to send a shout out. We're coming to New York. See you guys in October.
All right.
October 29th, New York City.
October 29th at the Big Apple. Mind, Body, and Soul is coming.
Yes, at the Delancey.
At the Delancey, yes, sir. Check them out. More details, mindbodyandsoulband.com.